Good afternoon, guys. Team Racia, and on this vlog, I'll be sharing our pros and cons in living here in New Zealand. So the borders here are about to reopen. If I'm not mistaken, it will be around October for all types of visa. So just want to shout out sa mga Cebuanos and sa mga Pinoy karon sa Pinas. I know it's a difficult time right now kay naay bagyo, and I am praying for everyone's safety and laban lang kay I know we are always been resilient to this type of calamities, and always pray for everyone's safety. So let's get started. I got a list here of our pros and cons, and number one of our pros is their nature and environment. So New Zealand has been always the one of the top 10 when it comes to nature environment. They have a lot of beautiful outdoor sceneries, outdoor activities, mountains, lakes, rivers, a lot of conservation. They have clean air, safe from poisonous or wild animals. So they have less to none poisonous animals here in New Zealand. That's why they are very strict when you are entering New Zealand, making sure that your boots are clean, your trekking shoes is clean from mud. Okay, they don't want like to bring any insects or maybe part of plants and entering New Zealand. Okay, they are trying to preserve what's already here in New Zealand. Most of the people here are really taking care of their environment. The next in our list is their free healthcare and education. So even though guys na you are on a work visa, as long as it will the duration of it is for 3 years or 2, you are eligible for the free healthcare and education, including your family, which is under your working visa. So it's really a great transition when you come from Philippines coming here to New Zealand. So that's one of the pros that I really commend to, or is happy to enjoy with, because even though they have a higher tax to pay here from your salary, knowing that you can benefit from it is worth it. So yep. Next on our list is safety. So New Zealand has been on top of the list when it comes to safety. There are small crimes here and there, but no countries are perfect. So yeah, there are less crime here. Next will be their people and community. So people here in New Zealand is if there's a word for welcoming, so they are very welcoming, especially to immigrants, and they have this culture of no blaming culture. So their tattoos here are widely accepted. Even in my workplace in a hospital, I got a lot of colleagues with tattoos, and they view it as an art, so it won't affect your chances on landing a job and everything. So yeah, that's one of the things that are pros, are acceptable for the community and people here and their culture. So the next one is New Zealand is a melting pot of immigrants. When I say of this one is there are a lot of immigrants here, like Koreans, Japanese, Indians, Chinese, and they have their own native people, Maoris and the Kiwis. So they are harmoniously respecting each other's culture. And the next of the pros is I listed this one because for me it's a pro. It is easier to own a car because the trend here is to buy a second hand or a first used car, so that when you wanted to upgrade, you can just sell your previous car or your old car and then buy a new one again. So and it is much easier to convert your driver's license as well. Next is equality. So in terms of job opportunities, everyone has equal footing. So the next is weather. They have 4 seasons here. So for us who comes from a tropical country, of course it is new, and for me, I consider it a pro because like we were able to experience and enjoy this 4 season. And the last will be laid back lifestyle. So laid back lifestyle for us is a fit onto our vibe right now. Let's go and proceed to our cons. So the first on the list for our cons is New Zealand is located in a hole of our ozone layer, so we are more exposed to UV rays from sunlight, and we've been advised to apply sunscreen every day, especially for the kids and the old persons. But yeah, so far I haven't experienced a sunburn here, so it's really good. And coming from a tropical country, the beaches here even in summer are cold, so the water is literally cold. Even though there is sun and it's warm temperature, the water will always be cold. So yeah, unless you go far north in Auckland or somewhere in Nelson, then there are a few beaches there that are a bit warmer compared to here in South Island in Christchurch. So yeah, it's just you just need to get used to it. And second to our list for the cons is they have expensive costs of living. So for us, we've been able to live in Singapore as well and Philippines. So compared to those two countries, New Zealand is a bit more expensive, especially for the housing. So the rent is expensive, the food as well. The next list is earthquakes. So New Zealand is prone to earthquake because there are a lot of fault lines here in New Zealand, but just like a weak earthquake, and you cannot even notice it. Like for me, after staying here for 2 years, I've only noticed one earthquake that I really felt it, and the things were moving. But so far so good. And the next con is New Zealand is isolated from the rest of the world. So as you can see, New Zealand is located in the southern part of the world. So the nearest country will be, I guess, Australia. And meaning if you are far from the rest of the countries, it will be like you have less choices of goods and clothing if you want to go for shopping. And also, like, it will really take time if you are ordering online, like for your parcel to arrive. So it will take longer. Yeah, and you got limited choices for it. And the loss for our cons would be the unpredictable weather. So even though we have seasons here, like in one day you can experience all 4 seasons. Like in the morning it will be sunny, then in the afternoon it will be raining, and on the evening it will be windy, chilly. Yep, so that's it, guys. I hope you have, enjoyed this video and learned something from it. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification button, and please like our video. That's it for now. Until next time, hope you have all have a great day. Peace out.